I need to wire Ethernet into this room. I think I've just realized that. So
Still got Brad.
I gotta buy some Ethernet cable, guys. So
If
thank
you haven't,
guys for coming by.
check out this guy. Hello, Justin.
Come
Isaac.
by Thursday
Check this
night.
guy out.
More paintball questions. Maybe I'll have a guest. I think I'm gonna have someone here with me. Maybe not, because it's a busy week for paintball people with NXL Atlantic City coming up. So maybe not. It's still up in the air. But either way, guys, thank you for coming by, and come by Thursday, 7:30.
I like the old room better, but I think you can do more with this one.
And we'll see you later.
There's Brad. Nice little dance. Okay. So anyway, I'm not sure if you guys watched The Walking Dead or not. I don't, but I kind of feel like this is a Talking Dead or whatever they do afterwards, so Talking PBRML. What's going on, guys? Old room was better. I like it because I've been in there. It has different angles and cool stuff on the back, but that's a work in progress, I guess. That's his channel. Appreciate you guys all checking out my channel. Let me actually search for mine. Jake from NorCal, there I am. So I can make sure that everything's doing right. So the screenshot was Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. What's for dinner? I don't have anything in here. So I cooked some really good tacos and / burritos today. So that's probably what I'll have is some leftovers. Yeah, everybody hit the like button, hit subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. Should call this show the Dead Box. That would not be a bad one, but I really don't plan on it always being directly after Paintball ruined my life. I'd like for it to have its own identity. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. That's like fancy. It's nice night out. Any word if you're going to Game of Bones? Doesn't look like it. Thanks, 80881K. Copy that from a YouTuber. Whoa, you copied that from a YouTuber. Someone already has the name Deadbox for a series of fails. Okay, well, cool. Nightmare PB is boring, though. I've never heard of him. But I don't watch a lot of YouTube on this. That's why I really like Brad's channel. Paintball ruined my life. He doesn't BS. And, yeah. What will I do when I hit 1,000 subscribers? Well, I've got 514 or 15 or so. And I'm wanting to get 1,000 as soon as possible. I might give away one of my personal markers. Not something that's $1,000 or anything, because I don't really have anything that's $500. That's $1,000. I got 519 subscribers. Hey, that's crazy. Let's see. He's over dramatic. I'm assuming that's Nightmare. Okay. It'll be old school, not the Carnivore. The Carnivore will not be going anywhere. Might be something like this old school, the Danger Zone hat that I was told was in Fremont, California, so over by the San Francisco area, the Danger Zone. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about Ballistic Bins. Woo, this shirt stinks. I need to wash it. I pulled this off the dirty clothes pile, and it's dirty. I only played a couple games. So this is a Game of Games shirt, sponsored by Vacaville. Actually not sponsored, but produced by NorCal Paintball in Vacaville. That's my brother's store and his wife, Bobby. Hey guys, my favorite store. I like this one, Brad's and Mike Phillips' channel. Mike's still brutally honest. Exactly, I like brutally honest. You would say trivia, but it's too early, but you already asked. So maybe Shocker 4x4. Again, here's the top half of it. I can just use it as a beating stick. American Gladiator game was awesome. So we played. Bobby, if she's in here, she probably would be able to tell exactly how many games we played. So, but I think it was like 18 or 19 games. Howdy, Steve. Bobby is here. So, actually, okay, oh, never mind. I was going to do a trivia question on that, but now it's moot. It was 22 or 23 different games we played, and it was awesome. Okay, I got the camera. I got the phone flipped around. I don't know where Derek is. I don't know who Derek is. The carnivore, you want to see it? I figured somebody would want to. So, there it is. That's my $300 carnivore. It came with the matching Caner barrel. So, this thing is just a super light. Oh, Derek Roberts, yeah, Fog Doc. Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's here yet. He'll probably show up around. Well, I don't know. It's 8:45. That's way past his bedtime. He's an old dude. Tech board, yeah, he is good. Knows the stuff. Make the right. Yep. Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. Did anybody here go? I know Bobby was there. Anthony, if you're here, I know he was here. It was one of the most fun times. Let me swipe that out. Brad was there. What's Brad doing with the new room? Changing things up. I don't know exactly, but I think it'll probably be good. Only $300 for the carnivore. Yes, that's exactly what I paid for it. It's crazy. That's crazy. He's got the markers out. Might have been a year, but he worked hard to get the money to pay the winners. Yeah, say what you want about Mike, but he did get the markers out. Took a long time, and that's not good, but apparently he got the markers out, so that's good. I should call the live stream. I got a carnivore for $300. I think it might piss a lot of people off. They might be a little jealous because I just fell into that one. It was 100% not anything I did. You guys hit that like button. Hit it. Just pound it. Just beat it like a 12-year-old redheaded stepchild. Just boom. That's where I got the 12-year-old. I took a 12-year-old rental out, and she had a blast. You took a 12-year-old rental player out? Awesome. That is what we need to do to grow the sport. People ask, is paintball dead? Is paintball dead? If you go get a friend, take them out and play paintball, and show them the right way to play, to be fair, and most of all, honest. Teach them if they get hit, call their hits. If it breaks, you're out. How long are you going to be out? 5, 10, 20 minutes? So, yeah. Teach them how to play the right way. But hit that like button. Appreciate all the thumbs up. I really do. Share, subscribe, all that kind of crap. Anyway, I'm going to post a couple things. Here's the Ballistic Ben's Game of Games Event 4 link. When you get a chance, check it out. I put several videos there. Let me make sure it works. Hey, it works. So when you get a chance, or if you click on that, and this right there, well, it was right there for my TV. If you click on that link, then if it opens up a new window, go ahead and click on it now and save it for later. I've got 6 or 7 different games that we played. My favorite, Gladiators. Not American Gladiators. American Gladiators was really fun. We played Assault. I have it erroneously listed as the Gauntlet, but it's the Assault course. If you ever watched American Gladiators, they go from station to station to station to station. There's a gladiator standing up on a podium with a big round thing feeding tennis balls in, and they're trying to shoot them out. Perdido Key. I like Perdido. It's Isaac. How you doing? But the gladiator starts off, and they run to one bunker, and they get behind it, and they have a weapon. Some kind of deal that shoots a projectile. You watch us play those crazy games. Awesome. So, pops up and shoots. If he hits the target, he wins the game. The gladiator's dead. If he doesn't, he goes to the next one. Shoots whatever marker they have there at the target. And I think there are 4, and then it's timed. Got a minute to do it. So, we changed it up a little bit. We had 4 different things. First, we had just a mag-fed marker, because it was pretty far back. It was probably about 25, 30 yards. And they got 1 shot. The Gladiator had like 10 shots they could shoot. We're going to change things up a little bit, tweak it, because that was the first time we played. But it worked really well, but it can be even better. So, the Gladiator's sitting there, and he's standing out in the open. He can't be shot. If he's shot, he doesn't die or anything. He just gets shot, and it's like, well, crap, that sucked. Because I got shot right in the stomach, and it hurt. But hey, it's no big deal. So, we're sitting there, and the guys, they say go. They run for the first one. We pop. If we don't shoot them, they get there, and they shoot the mag-fed marker at us. 1 shot. If they hit the target, they still progress, and they try to hit as many times as they can. So that's one thing we changed. Instead of 1 hit ending that round, it was 1 hit. They got 2 points. They got another one, 2 more points. So yeah, it was 2 points for each spot that they were able to hit, from each position, and then 3 points if they crossed the finish line. Excuse me. So they shot, and if they got shot, then they were out. So the first person to go and they get to this, I think it was a Takamo bolt or some Titman-based mag-fed marker. Shoot. The next one, they run to the 50 pretty much, and it is a Metadyne rocket launcher. So they shoot this big rocket launcher. It's got a hole like that, shoots these Nerf rockets. They get one chance to come out, pop out, and shoot. So then from there, they went to another bunker that was actually a wrist rocket or slingshot. Literally put a slingshot, put a ball in, take it, pop, let go. It was an actual slingshot. And then the final one was 50 cal Splatmaster shotgun. If they were able to make it that far, which I think only one or two people made it, it was pretty crazy. So any tips to become a mod on Brad's stream? Want to help out a stream because it's really good and informative? Just ask him. I'm not really affiliated with Brad. Brad's a friend of mine, and he made me a mod. But yeah, I have no idea how to become a mod other than if he actually knows you and trusts your judgment. Just keep adding positive information and good solid information and then say, hey, how to become a mod. He's always looking for people to help out. So Ballistic Ben's Game of Games, though, every 2 months we had it. The first time we had it in December of last year at Midway. And then in February we had it at Paintball Jungle. Then in April we had it at Davis Paintball. And then Sunday we had it back at Midway. We're going to have it again in August. I think August 11th or 12th, whatever that weekend is. So it's going to be somewhere. We have not set the actual location. So Anthony, you were at Game of Games. While we're asking other people what they want to see out of this channel, how did you feel Game of Games played out? I saw that you liked the attack and defend game. That was a really cool game. Anthony is a speedballer. He's got a speedball team. They were all there, or well, 3 of them, and got some footage of them. How did you like it as a speedballer playing rec ball and playing a game that was not really competitive, but was just to go out and have a good time? Okay, Project, your friend keeps texting you and wants to know how long to play rec before tournament. I mean, you can play tournament ball the first time you ever pick up a paintball marker. You're probably not going to win. You're probably going to get destroyed. But, yeah, you can play. But what I would do, if you don't have a whole lot of experience, just go out there and practice against the guys who are playing on the airball field. Usually the speedballers, they're tournament players. Practice against them. Jump in, ask them pointers. Ask if you can jump in for a point. And just go from there. But if you play tournament, one thing my brother has always told people who play tournament ball or getting into tournament ball, always go out and try to play once a month. Don't even take your tournament marker. Just take a mechanical or a pump or take it, but just play for fun. Don't play to try to win points or win a trophy. Go out there and keep it just fun. Because if not, I've seen a lot of people burn out and go, this tournament stuff, because it turns into almost a job. So yes, go definitely keep it fun. I did check it out just a little bit. I checked out Logan Respis, but not a whole lot. Make a series where we send you gameplay. Definitely. My email address, if it's something small enough, or if you want to send a link to something, this is my email address and my PayPal account. If I don't, I'll do it if Jake will. Yeah, I'll definitely, if someone has a gameplay they want put on here, as long as don't put music that has a lot of cussing in it or talking about alcohol and stuff. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with either of those, but I want to keep this family friendly. Try not to have videos where people are dropping the F-bomb all the time. Because if you do, then I'm probably not going to. Yeah, see that I won't play that. Bornax. If someone sends in a video with that, I will watch the entire thing. Try to keep them short. The videos that get most playtime and most viewers are Speedball, because the games are like 30 seconds to 3 minutes. Woods ball games, they can last 5 minutes to an hour. getting an M2 for $480. That's awesome. Awesome, Anthony, going to all Game of Games now. That's his first one, and he's hooked. So he's going to all of them. So Isaac, let's see. Just make sure you're on time. Exactly. With the on time deal, my brother was in the military. He believes in being prompt. He says 7 minutes, game on. If you're not here for the safety briefing or for the game briefing, you don't play. If you're 1 second away and he starts that briefing, you don't play that game. The reason he does that is because there were 40 people, and if he's waiting, he waits for one person, then the next game he's got to wait for another person, then the next game he waits for a different person, and it puts everything behind. So we're trying to get as many games as possible in that 9 to 4 period. So like you got, 7 hours? And we don't take a lunch break. If you want to take a lunch break, you want to stop for a while, you're more than welcome to. But we don't have a mandatory lunch break, and we want to try to get as many games in as possible. So if we're waiting on people and waiting on people and waiting on people, then it turns into a situation where people are losing value. But yeah, always make sure that you're on time for a Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. Let's see. You were playing a tournament and a guy became a hothead, lost his school, started overshooting everybody. Needless to say, he didn't play the next game. Yeah, if I see somebody doing that, they're off the field immediately. I've seen it. I didn't have the authority to kick somebody off, but they got shot. They're walking off the field, and it's a woods ball field, so it's a large field, and 2 people are shooting at each other. And this guy just comes traipsing through with his gun up, but he just walks through a firefight and then starts cussing these 2 guys out. You son of a blah, 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 mother blah, 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 yelling and screaming, turns around, starts shooting. I've been shot, I'm filming. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And he's cussing the guys out. These sons of God, blah, 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 they're shooting me. And I said, wait, come here. See that guy here? See this guy here? They're shooting at each other. You walked in between them. So always be aware of your surroundings. Even if you're out, other people might be shooting. Don't walk through firefights. And if you do, don't start cussing them out and screaming and then start shooting at them. I'll be the first person to tell somebody, hey, listen, stop shooting me. I'm out if they continue to shoot at me. But if I'm in a bunker, say we got 2 guys right here, 1, 2, and I'm behind this bunker here, and this other guy's over here, and they're shooting, they shot me out, and I'm like, hey, I'm hit, but they still shoot. 90% of the time it's because there's a guy over here and they're trying to shoot him. It's not that they're trying to shoot me. So put your hand up, wave. If they keep shooting, either just stay there or take out heading out the back, hand up and put your other hand down or hold your marker up. Get off the field as fast as you can and as safely as you can. But it's not always somebody shooting at you continually and continuing to shoot at you afterwards. It could be that they're shooting at somebody else, or 2 people are shooting in a firefight and you walk right through it. Let's see. Hogan's paintball field goes off the map. I go ask the ref, and that area is allowed. No one's over there. Yeah, I don't like when people leave the field. I don't like it when there's a corner and someone's shooting over the corner. If there's netting, if that's a dead area, in my opinion, you don't shoot over it. The elbow pads, they're amazing. I don't know which ones. I agree, Anthony. Played at Cousins a couple weeks ago. Couldn't believe them when people wiped. Yeah, I can't stand wipers. And I saw quite a bit of it at Living Legends. Now, some of it, very little of it, had to do with the field layout. They had one respawn point at either side. So if your respawn is here and you've walked half a mile to a mile to the front line, you're battling and you get shot and you have to walk all the way back here, respawn and come back in. A lot of people are going to come, get shot, just loop in behind. It happens. I don't like it. I walked that entire way back, tagged our CP, and came back in. But I can almost understand someone going, okay, there's no firefight here. I'm coming in. I don't want to walk that way. I can almost understand that. But to see somebody actually wipe their face and come back in or wipe their arm, I want to light them up, especially if they're on my team. Because I'd rather lose than win by cheating. I'd rather play fair and get my butt spanked all day long than win a point, win a game, win a scenario, do whatever because I'm cheating. So I see someone get shot and they wipe. If I own the field, I'm kicking them off the field and they're banned for life. That's just how I am. Been overshot, that's why I run out. Exactly, you get shot, especially if speedballers know. They get shot, they're going to get shot 15 more times if they stay in that bunker. Best thing to do, put your hand up, get off. Then I have my hand up, walking off the field, get let up again. Yeah, I've had that happen to me. I don't know how many times. A lot of it is because especially if you're playing rec ball, a lot of younger players don't realize that you're walking out like this. Put your hand up, raise your hand. The best thing to do, what I do, I get shot. I take my barrel sleeve, which is bright yellow, thanks to my buddy Kanan who got me this. Take my marker, stop, put my barrel sleeve on it, secure it, hit, put my marker up in the air, and as I'm walking out, dead man coming through, dead man, walking out, dead man, please don't shoot me, dead man. The more noise you make, and you let them know, hey, I'm dead, the less chance of being shot over and over. Diesel Dude, hey, I just talked about you. Diesel Dude's the guy who gave me that sweet Exalt barrel sleeve. Let's see. Okay, Project, that sounds more like a 10-year-old, like Brad was saying. Or possible, looking at getting a CS1 or a Geo 3.5, they're great. They are fantastic. How to keep my glasses from fogging up when I play? Well, I use a product called Fog Doc. Fog Doc is around me at all times, except for right now, because it's in my gear bag. But Fog Doc products work. Fog Doc. FOGDOC.com. Fog Doc. Saw a kid hit wipe, called him out for it. Ref went and checked him. The guy still had paint on his hand. Yeah, I had a guy who actually buy that stuff yes, that's the Fog Doc. I had a guy who shot me like 15 times. The giveaway what was that giveaway, Bornax? Just remind me. I hadn't sent them out yet because my back has been ridiculous, and today is the first time I've actually really gotten out of the house other than playing game or videotaping and playing a little bit at Game of Games. Brad's coupon. Oh yes, I did. I did send that. But what was I talking about? Fog Doc. It's great stuff. Oh, so this guy, he was playing, and I shoot him. I hit him, but I was using some white fill paint, which I don't always like. It doesn't always show up. So I'm like, check your leg, buddy, check your leg. I wasn't screaming at him. I wasn't cussing him. I just said, check your leg, buddy, check your leg. He's like, you effing check yourself. Well, the ref heard that. He starts coming over. The ref's a friend of mine. He knows that I'm a very fair player. If I get hit, I'm going to call myself out. I am not going to call somebody a cheater or a wiper unless I'm 1,000,000% sure, and even then, I'm probably going to keep it to myself. This guy's wearing a wife beater, and and pants and shoes, but that's all he had on top was a wife beater. So I was like, check yourself. He said, F you, check your effing self. He comes out firing. So I was like, okay, maybe it didn't break. So I put 5 or 6 more shots into it. And he goes, pop, 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 pop. Hit me like 4 or 5 times. On the skin, at least 3 times. I was like, dude, you're hit. He's like, whatever. Starts hammering on me. I'm like, whoa. So I come back out and I just put about 8 or 10 shots onto him. And one hits him right in the goggles, covers up his eye. I was like, I put my marker facing down. I was like, you are hit right here. You're hit right in the goggles. He's like, F you, whatever. Comes out and he shoots me and hits me 8 or 9 times. I'm like, what the crap are you doing, dude? And so the ref, he's like, dude, what are you doing? He goes, well, I shot him. He's out. Yelled at me. I'm like, dude, I hit you like 7 or 8 times. He goes, you where? Where'd you hit me? I said, there. I didn't touch him because that's illegal. I don't want to touch anybody. I'm like, there, and right freaking there. You can't even see me because your goggles are covered with my paint. He's like, well, that was the last one. I said, that's the last shot, so you know you got hit more than that. You know you got hit, and you're not calling yourself out. You're a piece of crap. This dude was about this much taller than me. Just, whoa, big dude. And, yeah, Diesel Dude remembers that. These guys were jerks. And he tells me he didn't feel it because he has thick skin. He had 3 or 4 hits on the skin of his arm, just plain as day. And he's like, I got thick skin. I don't always feel it. So I leave at the half. I leave at lunch break because I have to go work. And, yeah, they were shooting way too hot. Got a picture of Diesel Dude's shoulder. It was one of the biggest. I mean, the bruise was that big, easily. From about 40 yards. They were shooting probably 400 feet per second. They turning their markers up. So I left at the break. And I went over to them, and before I left, I said, hey, guys, listen, no hard feelings. It's all the heat of battle. Totally understand. You might not have felt it. Tried to smooth it over. Well, Later that afternoon, about 4 hours later, two of our customers come in, and they're regulars of that field. And one of them is a girl who's maybe 5 foot, 5'1", maybe 100 pounds. They shot her 13 times it broke on her body, goggles, and marker in one exchange. 13 times. So the ref was like, listen, this is ridiculous. You can't do this. Takes her marker. She quit playing at 2:30. And they close at 4. So the last 2 hours, she's sitting in her car while her husband continues playing. Because that's how Alex plays. So, so, I mean, I'm not saying that he overshoots or anything, but he loves playing. And she's an awesome girl. She just was like, nope, I'm not going to play today. No big deal. These guys are jerks. The very next game after the ref pointed 13 shots out, these idiots went and shot the wife of an employee there at the field 9 or 10 times on her back that broke. It's like, seriously, dudes? Then they were trying to get in fights with people in the parking lot saying, we're law enforcement. They're just a few idiots, and that does not happen most of the time at fields. I'm going to adjust this to make it look cooler. There we go. I don't know why, but yeah, so a lot of people are jerks. Don't be a jerk. Those guys were banned from the field. That's a way to get banned. The best way to not get banned is to be polite and courteous and helpful to other people. Anyone want to sell me a CS1? I don't have $850 to spend. Hey, don't sell it to him. Sell it to me. I'll give you $100. No. $825. I mean, $800. That's not a horrible price, but good luck. Thoughts on your 160R? 160Rs are great. Is that the one you sent a picture of? I like the colors. I think that if that's the same one, someone else is like, yeah, I don't like the colors. Exactly. Anthony's a super nice guy, helps people out, plays by the rules. He's a speedballer that if he gets shot, he's like, hey, check me, instead of just like, oh, I'm not going to check that. I'm just going to keep playing. Because a lot of speedballers have a reputation of cheating or wiping or playing on because in the bigger tournaments you have to. All right. Trivia. This is for 1,000,000 points. This is for 1,000,000 points. Diesel Dude, rate your setup. Which one? You got like 12 of them. But I'm counting that Victus as an 11. Diesel Dude has an awesome Bob Long Victus, which is a Bob Long Insight. What color is your 160R? I can't remember. It has some gold on it, I believe, or maybe like a brownish. Oh, that's your trivia. Okay. But Diesel Dude, I really, your setup that I like the most, either your CCM S6 or your Bob Long Victus that used to be my Bob Long Victus. He's got one for sale, a Bob Long Victus. It's an Insight, different milling, and the milling on it, in my opinion, is the best looking electronic marker ever made. That's my opinion. The Victus is gorgeous. It's the vamped color, so it's red and kind of a pewter silver. So, for 1,000,000 points and a virtual high five for me, here's the trivia. Nobody answer until I type in go with 3 exclamation points. What is this? 1,000,000 points and a virtual high five. Go. Stretch ice? No. Mine? No. 12 gram. Tech Horde, you got 1,000,000 points, a virtual high five. Boom. There. Okay. So, now I will do a sports trivia. Sports trivia. What? You weren't ready? Okay. This is going to be a sports trivia. You have 1, 2. Let me make sure how many points that is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 1,000,000. Always put your commas when you're doing this because it takes me a long time to count. I got bad eyes. This team here, this sports team, when I say go, name it. That's all you get. One pass. Not 12 gram. Welcome to Whose Line Is It Where All the Points Are Made Up and the Points Don't Matter. One of the greatest TV shows ever. So does anybody know? Razorbacks is correct. Sizzle Chaos. 1,000,001 points and a high five. Bulldog. That's the Arkansas Razorbacks, baby. Love me some Razorbacks. And in fact, my shorts. Razor Leafs. That's just mean. No, he has more points than me. That's so mean. Yes, Tech. The points go up as we get going. I will not even say that, Sizik. I might even ban you. Nah, I won't ban you. Let's see. See if anybody knows what logo this koozie, what event this is from. If you get this one, you'll get all the points, but not all of them. Living Legends, no, this is not from Living Legends. This is a koozie. Da 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 da. Oh, that might be a copywritten. That's not Dead Legends. No, I'm surprised nobody's gotten it yet. Sturgis, no, but I've got some friends who have been to Sturgis. Got a couple friends of mine, and they go up there and they're bartenders every week. Sturgis. There you go, Diesel Dude, fish. Good job. So Diesel Dude, you get 3 corn dog sticks. Get them back from Eric. He's blocking your chat. How is that? Okay, Tech Horde, I'll give you 2 points. So now you've got 2 points. The Destiny logo, no. I'm in Wyoming, 40 minutes. I've been to Sturgis before, but it was in like late August or early September. It was like just a week or two before the bike rally. It was beautiful up there. I went to Spearfish, through Spearfish Canyon. It was for work. I don't ride a motorcycle or anything. I'm not that cool. But it was beautiful up there. Sturgis, Spearfish, Bellafouche, I think. Yeah, Bellafouche is a beautiful area. The Snake River and everything. Better than the rally ain't going on. Yeah, it was awesome when the rally wasn't on there. Yeah, not really, Bornax. That's not what I do. A hot dog. Well, I don't have any hot dogs. We had corn dogs. Or we didn't, but Kanan had corn dogs, I'm sure. He loves corn dogs. Let us see. Some more. What is this from? Tech, no, I have not. Where is Matt's Outback Paintball? Bornax, I'm not a nice guy at all. I'm a jerk. I do not have a dog. It is some event. It is not Dead Legends. It's not North versus South. I got this in September of last year. Yep, September of last year. It's my field. Yes, but where is your field? No, I will not spell that. You got me twice. No, it's not Game of Games. Game of Games is the best. Oh, in Connecticut. Okay. What part of Connecticut? My chiropractor has a sister and brother-in-law, or brother and sister-in-law, I think, that, or his brother-in-law's sister-in-law's brother, maybe, has a field in Connecticut. So if your sister's husband is the K of Nations, very good. I was Una. It was UNA, but Una. So if your sister's brother-in-law has Coventry. No, but I've been to Coventry. I was at Coventry. It was awesome. Coventry was horrible, but it was awesome. But if your sister's brother-in-law is a chiropractor in Vacaville, California, he was talking about your field, not World Cup. So Tech, are you a fish fan? Or Coventry, Connecticut? Okay, never mind. I was in Coventry, Vermont. That's right. So I was in Coventry, Vermont. That's 7 miles from Canada. Way up there. I drove 1,398 miles one way to get there to see 2 nights of fish. It was the last concerts they were ever going to give in August of 2004. And I am so glad that they came back and decided to keep playing music. Makes me happy. So where is everybody? Where's everybody from? I know where some people are from, but let's see what state or country you guys are from. And speedball or woodsball? That is the next trivia question. Speedball or woodsball is which one is going to have the most people? Mizraim Morales, where in Florida? Rialto, nice. Alex and his Davidson. Is that a Harley Davidson or just a son named David? Orlando, ooh, yeah. Orlando, I lived in Pensacola for a couple years and it was awesome. Orlando, you just get all the humidity and the tourists. Los Angeles, Spokane, Washington. Spokane or Spokane? What is the correct pronunciation? Cane or can? Illinois. Illinois. Los right angles. Spokane, exactly. You are definitely a Spokanite. Or Spokanian. Baymay. I don't know what Baymay is. Sizik. Alabama. Everybody list the marker that you have. But only type left-handed. That would be nice, an indoor field around your house. In Connecticut, it gets pretty cold in the winters. Where do you start? Yes. Your favorite marker, your go-to marker, your trusty old best one that you have. Does anybody name their marker? And if so, what is that name if it's family friendly? Thinking about a CS1. Hey, I'm thinking about pizza. All yours have names. I spend my money wisely I would name it. Okay. CS1, CSL1, CS1, okay, I'm sure, yeah. CS1, autococker. Cool. Anybody name theirs? Anthony, that's not your go-to marker. Come on, man. Rental Slayer. Jerk Practice and Max Rise Blue Lightning. Okay. Blue Lightning, I like that. Rental Destroyer. I could call mine the Ref Slayer. The tank. It should be called the Heavy Tank because I don't think tank fully describes what your VM68 is. If somebody didn't know what a VM68 is, it's also known as a PMI-3. It's one of the first semi-automatic markers. It's a freaking tank. I mean, it's heavy. It is super inefficient. I mean, like, I might be exaggerating, but like 100 shots on a full tank of CO2, like a 20 ounce. It's ridiculous. Would name mine Yoink for when you steal someone's assassination. Bonus balls. This is my Yoink. There are many others like it, but this one is mine. Family friendly Felix is my gun's name. Okay. Trusty old Ego Pink Lady, G6R, Victus, CCMS6. I like the Victus more than anything. No, Anthony, I disagree. It depends on the player. I play with rentals quite often, but I never ramp. I never bunker people. If they're rentals, I never ramp. If you have idiots going out there and playing, then yes, they should definitely be kept separate. And a lot of fields, especially out here in California, Midway, for instance, where we play Game of Games. If you're a rental player, you're in the rental group. You can go play with others, but if say they've got 40 people out there that are all rentals, and I go out there, or you go out there, Anthony, with your Geo, you can play with your Geo, but you can't play with your electronic hopper. You have to use a shake and bake, or you have to use you can take a 10-round tube and stick it in your feeder. And yes, I do remember when you were Kyle Spicka. That was quite funny. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, Kyle Spicka's here!" But you can't play with your motorized hopper at Midway if you're playing with the rentals. And I agree, if the rentals want to come play, that's fine. But there have been many times, or sometimes, that I've gone out to a field and it's all rental players and one or two self-equipped players. And instead of turning those people away, if they just say, hey, you've got to play with this 200 round hopper that will go brr, 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 and it's not going to shoot a string of paint. So I don't have a problem if they are going to follow the rules, and if the refs stipulate that no bunkering, and especially to the players who are experienced, no bunkering, no shooting within 10 feet. Make sure that you let kids surrender, stuff like that. I have no problem with playing with rental players. In fact, experienced players who are fair can be the best thing for rental players to play with. For instance, I've got a video that I was at Midway, and there were like 30 or 32 players. So it was 15 or 16 on one team, 15 or 16 on the other team. I go out there and got my pump marker. And I'm standing in the back, and they say, go. I go to the very first bunker, and I just stand there, and I'm watching. And I'm like, hey, kid, move to that bunker there. He's like, huh? I was like, boom. And I shoot the bunker that's 5 feet in front of him. Go to that bunker. Go to that bunker. Go to that bunker. I just shoot the bunker. Finally, I think one or two kids actually went to the bunkers. For about 3 minutes, they're standing there. And I'm literally not even shooting down the field except at the people in the very back, because they were all in the very back. The other team was not advancing. Our team was not moving forward either. After 3 minutes, I literally walk down the side of the field. And I'm just like, ding, ding, ding. And I shoot every single player on that team. Either 15 or 16 people with video, every single player on the team. The very next game, I get shot in the hand by a kid with a Tippmann Griffin. I pull out a barrel sleeve at Valken. It was one exactly like this. Valken donated a whole bunch of these to me. Pulled out a barrel sleeve, gave him a high five, said, great shot, kid, here you go. Gave him a free barrel sleeve. That kid now comes out and plays regularly. He's like, dude, I shot that guy with a beard. I'm not a great player, but those kids all thought I was, especially when I shot every single one of them. It's just that they were not moving, and it was a really boring game, so I just said, screw it, I'm walking up there. But yeah, my favorite game I've probably ever played. What do you do? Turn my hopper off? Just shoot off? Oh yeah, I don't know how many times I've just shot air to scare people, or surrender people when I have no marker or a stick or something. I'm like pow pow bang bang bang, and literally making those noises. One of my favorite games. My brother and I, my brother when he was 15, he's like, let's open a paintball field, and I was like, okay. So we did in Southeast Missouri. Well, a really rainy day. Kid and his dad, they come out. The dad was a regular player. The kid came out several times, but he was a little bit too young to play. And his name was Andrew. But his dad's name was Steve. And we're like, Steve, here's what we're going to do. Andrew wants to play. Let's let him walk through the field with us, you two against us. We're going to be sitting here. We're going to shoot paintballs way 10 feet over his head, way off to the side. We're going to stand up behind the bunkers and not crouch down. Please don't shoot us, but walk him from bunker to bunker. Get to that one, get to that one. Let him walk through, get the flagpole, get the hang. That kid had the most fun of his life. He shot me, and I'm like, oh, man. And Ben's like, help me, I can't shoot him. It was one of the most fun days, for fun games of paintball. That kid had a blast. Could we have shot him? About 500 times. Did we? Not a single time. He shot me once, he shot Ben once, got the flagpole, got the hang, and he just had a blast. I think he came back 2 or 3 times maybe to play, so it wasn't like he was a regular. But if he had turned into a regular player, that is awesome. So, my self-equipped buddies and I were playing when 2 parties showed up. We did 7, my friends, versus 23, and they said they don't want to play speedball with us, so we go to play speedball. Next game, they want to play. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you just have fun with it. Just make sure you don't overshoot people. There was a kid who was playing with my local field, and the guy I was playing with, who was D3, let him get really close and had huge welts from the kid. Yeah, and a D3 player, they can take it. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing to do. Let a kid shoot you. Let them have a good time. I mean, don't just stand there out in the open all the time, but don't just try to rail on kids. I mean, if we want this sport to grow and we want people to shoot next week, don't shoot them all this week. If we go and light them up, they're going to be like, screw that crap. I don't want to play anymore. That's my opinion. So, hey guys, let's kind of keep it PG-13 here. Let's stop talking about that kind of stuff, all right? I really do appreciate it. At least not here. So, that's no problem. I'm not mad at you. It's all good. Wish more schools brought paintballs. Oh, man. I would love to see high school paintball. I think it would be great. People talk about how it's violent, especially out here in California. There are all these people. I don't want to get political, but California is not the most gun-friendly state. And they try to lump paintball markers in with guns. That's why I try to call them markers more than guns. That is awesome, Anthony. Where's Gordo go? Gordo go to school? Gordo has some of the most hair I've ever seen in my life. And I used to have a lot of hair. But if you go to my videos, which are, again, at that link, you'll see the videos from Ballistic Ben's Game of Games. You will see Gordo's hair, especially in the... Was it Spies? Yeah, Spies game. The Spies game is definitely... He's out there, and his hair is out like this. It's freaking sweet. And in Brad's video, he sits there and he's like, Gordo, man, you got a lot of hair. So, Fatal Scenarios is this weekend. That's their link. Our after game had a 7-year-old who walked to the middle of the field and got him to grab the flag and go capture it. That kid's been playing almost every weekend. He's about 10 years old now. See, that is how you grow the sport. Get kids, let them have the fun time. Like at Paintball Jungle, they have a couple games. Mad Bomber game, where they have an ammo can with an Enola Gay smoke grenade in it. So when you open it up, it automatically pulls it, and smoke comes out. Orange or purple or whatever color they have. And the object is get the bomb, take it to the other team's fort, and set it off. And that's how you win. Every single time I've been the person who's gotten the bomb, or the flag, if it's a center flag game or flag game where you go grab the other team's flag and take it back. The first thing I do is look around for the smallest kid. I'm like, hey kid, come here. You are the perfect bomb runner. You are the perfect flag runner. Give the kid the bomb. Now part of that, I don't know if you can hear, it's because I have asthma. I don't want to run. So that's kind of my secret, so don't tell anybody. But it's also because I want the kid to have the pleasure of hanging the flag. Plus, they get a little patch that I don't have any on me. A little patch that says flag runner or sharpshooter or something like that from Paintball Jungle. So the kid gets to brag about it to his friends. Look at this. Hey, I got the patch for hanging the flag, or I got the patch for blowing up the bomb. I was able to win that game. It gives them a little pride. And I can sit back there going, you know what? I could have done it, but I got asthma. So let's see. It reminds me of a story at Matt's Outback, and that's in Connecticut. All the speedballers who bring their own gear were done, so they let rentals use their field, rentals only. That had to be great because usually rentals play on the tire field or in the woods, but to be able to play on speedball on a turf field, it was like 7v7 with only rentals. See, that is one thing that I like. If a field allows rentals to do that, there are a lot of fields that have their speedball field, and it's for the speedballers. And the players get to rotate on everything. They go there. Nope. There. Nope. And they don't get to play on that airball field. A lot of kids want to play on it. Personally, I'd rather play on something besides airball, but airball is fun to have a change of pace. So, Sizik said, we do the bomb game at SAP, which is South Alabama Paintball, which is a really cool field with awesome forts. We started the fort and take it to the water tower. Cool. Bornax, we had a scenario recently. We had a Marine as our captain. He made the kids in charge of the objectives running, and we kept them safe. Really cool to see a player like that take a stance and give kids something to do so we could get them out of the way and just keep them having fun. Exactly. You can have a kid do a non-essential mission. If they're an inexperienced player and they get in the way and you're really wanting to win, which is perfectly fine, have them do something else. Don't just say, hey kids, you stay in the back. We're going to go up here. Because, a lot of kids, they'll just sit there and go, oh, this really sucks. Guarding the flag station? Yeah, this paintball thing is really fun. Mm-hmm. So if you have them do something and it's an objective, that's awesome. The way Matt's Outback works is you need to reserve a spot on the rotations. If you don't, you can ask if people let you play, and then you rotate that day you sign up for. Hey, that sounds good to me. They collected like 250 points worth of objectives. See, when the kids have a good time, they're going to keep playing. In fact, at Living Legends, the biggest prize packages they gave out were to the kids who were 10 years old. They asked for the youngest kids, 10-year-olds. They're like, who's 10? These 4 kids go up there. One got like a rolling bag from Dye. One got a Tippmann Cronus and a 48 cubic inch high pressure tank. One kid got some Empire gun, which I'm not sure what it was, but it might have been. It wasn't a mini or an axe because I know those boxes, but it was some other marker. Then another kid got like I think about a $500 marker. So I mean, they gave the kids the prizes because, wow, they're going to keep playing. We put the flags through their pod packs and let them run it, and then we kept moving up and giving them space. One was dual wielding guns, the other had a flag in each hand and 2 in his pod pack. Wow. Yeah, everyone comment what your first marker was. Can I still contact Ninja if you're... If it's in the first hydro, I think you can. I know that they stopped doing the lifetime gel coating deal, but I think that you can still get some help with that. You'll have to send it in and pay for shipping, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing about Ninja. They take care of you. Tippmann 98, it's a good choice. You keep that Tippmann 98 for the next 50 years, it's going to shoot. Jason with an SL68 and a VM68. SL68 is an old pump marker made out of essentially cast iron. It's made by Tippmann, and that's what we had for rental guns at our field from 96 to 99. Tippmann SL68 2s is actually what we had. My mom bought me a 98 when I was a kid. The first one I bought was a DM4 from Bornax. VM68, those were popular. Ion, that was one of my first markers. Well, it was one of my first like 3 markers. I had a marker back in 99, 2000, an old Angel LCD. I had one around that same time, this Shocker 4x4 or wherever it is. It's around here somewhere. This Shocker that is in parts. But I didn't really own a marker. When we had a field from 96 to 99, we'd just grab a rental marker and go play with whoever. Like, hey, y'all need a player? Hey, Ben, you go play. Jake, you go play. So my bro had a DMC when he was in college. Used to rant about how they shot as good as the new Egos, probably like the Ego 8. Once that died, he completely changed his views on die. I will not sell you my 4x4. I don't care if you said, here's $500. They're only worth about $125 to $200 in good condition. I won't sell it. Now, if someone's like, I'll give you $1,000, okay, I'll sell that. But that's my baby. Hopefully I can get it running. He now has a Go3. Yep. I love when kids ask me what they should do in the middle of a game. I just say, run up there, we'll keep you safe. When they hear the speedball guns rolling, they take their time to get there. Ooh, Bornax, give me one more penny. One more penny and I will include shipping for free. But yeah, I mean, I love that marker. It was one of the best shooting markers. Now, when I get it, up and running and it's shooting, I'm like, this thing is not nearly as good as, say, an axe. I'll be like, wow, crap, man, we've really come a long way in paintball because that was top of the line, almost $1,000. It's before, it's an Eclipse splash. In fact, I got the bottom part. Okay, so this is the bottom half of it without the grip and everything. The grip is one of these parts piles. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, I got one of our employees is calling me, but I'm going to ignore it. So this here was when it was before Planet Eclipse. And this here, this pad, and this pad, wait, yeah, this pad here, this pad here, both had solenoids. 2 solenoids. Yeah, this thing is a brick. It's heavy. Here's an on-off switch right here. But this was the Eclipse Splash Shocker. Okay, stop texting me. So, that's my shocker. Yeah, that board is a little large. I don't know why he keeps texting me. Look at your painted brick. Exactly, man. It was freaking giant. So that goes. Oops. There. So it goes like that. I'm busy. I'm busy. So that's that part. Here is the trigger frame. Let's get this all lined up. There we go. Had it backwards. Knew I did. So that is roughly how big this marker is. That thing is giant. Great marker. So yeah, somebody's talking about soccer cleats. I'm assuming you're talking about what kind of markers or what kind of shoes are great. Soccer cleats are great. Sport cleats or paintball cleats? No, I'm not going to fire him. For one thing, I don't have the power to, and he's a great guy. But he just texted me back after I said busy. He said, okay. It is a monstrosity. Do I know how to build an autococker? Not really. I would have somebody else do it. On what, Jason? Let's see what Jason. I've built tons. I do. You know how to... Oh, know how to build autocockers? Jason does? Sweet. Bornax. Watch it. Yeah, the shocker is a huge marker. It's heavy, but it's not efficient either. Drop down, huge, and the tank I had was about this big for 114 cubic inch. Your phone did it, okay. But yeah, and then here is my CCM S6. I like the auto trigger. I thought you were talking about 1 tons on a crawler. Diesel dude. Diesel dude, think of something else besides mud, rocks, and stuff. Give me that for $9.99? No, I don't want to sell it either. You got shot with this? Oh yeah, you did get shot with my CCM. Yes, Anthony is in the video of the gauntlet. Yeah, except for the gauntlet or the assault, which was actually filmed on the other side. But Anthony makes a brief appearance in it. The speedball field near Foley, that's in Alabama, down in the south. It was connected to the woods ball field. Only bad thing is you have rentals that are unaware of the difference. You get shot by them from the woods. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks when you get shot from a different field. This thing here, Diesel Dude? Yeah. Diesel Dude's a buddy of mine. I let him play with it one time, and he didn't like it. He was like, yeah, I just don't really care for it that much. Well, I put a fresh battery in it. Made a big difference. Always, the first thing you do is put fresh batteries in it. Your team was semi-sponsored by WGP, which is War Game Products. The store I work for was connected to WGP as well. That's awesome. Then, yeah, Jason will probably know how to work on autocockers. Is a WG Pro stock like a Carney? You like it now? Yeah, it shoots a lot better. When we have gameplay with Loner NorCal, he does some great gameplay footage. I've played with him a couple times. I think at Davis, and then also he was at North versus South. I think he probably made a couple shots. Put what together? What was the question? Tech, ask me the question, and I will do my best. I just read it. Is a WG Pro stock like a Carney? Oh, I thought you were asking Jason because he knows. I don't really know all the ins and outs of all the carnivores, but I can check that out on Google. I don't think it is. My computer is acting kind of wonky. Wow, I've been on for an hour. WGP Pro Stock. Am I a human or a person? No, neither one. I'm a Jake from NorCal. WGP Pro Stock. Carnivores are one of a kind. They're top of the line. It just depends on, like, if you have a trilogy, then like Jason said, they are mostly, or I'm a Jake from NorCal t-shirts. Cockers are mostly the same inside. The externals here, that makes a huge difference if you have a stock one with like a trilogy auto cocker, and then you have the carnivore front block, or you have like Palmer Pursuit Shops, rock regulator, and stuff like that. It's going to be so much better. This is electronic trigger, and it's going to be, like you said, they just mill off the metal to make it lighter. But this will perform a million times better than like a trilogy or a standard auto cocker. It's got the E1, which a lot of people like the E2, the Tadao boards and stuff like that. But this will shoot so much better than any trilogy autococker or something like that. Pro stock you can get for, here's one, 3 days left, for $73.50. This one here I could sell for $800 to $900. So yeah, give me 60,000 subs or 60 million subs for the shocker. I might do that. If you can give me 60 million legitimate subs and not get me kicked off, do that. I'd send you the shocker. That's what she said, Diesel Dude. Trivia. How many paintballs does this hold? And remember, only do it after I say go. Only after I say go. Actually, Bornax, what I would do is find another Planet Eclipse splash one like that actually is in perfect condition, and then I would send that to him. So, who said it? Diesel Dude, got it. You didn't know these existed? Oh, golly. This is, I played with these all the time. I used to, back when I was playing with my Phantoms. Let's see if I got one of my Phantoms. Oh, man, my back. Yep, here's a Phantom. Now this one, actually, I have a feed tube on it. So that one would not be really something that I would use a 10-round tube on. But some people would. Anyway, one more trivia question. And this one is going to be for a Valken barrel sleeve. Okay? And I'll try to get that in the mail tomorrow. I got some other things I got to mail out. Jake, we're the alcohol. You are the alcohol? WGP Pro. Let me click on that. And it's not letting me click on it. I can sell a carnivore for as much as it will sell for. I can sell anything for exactly what it sells for. Can't find the file. Pro Carney. Let's see. $9.99, $95 or best offer. Yes. That's exactly right. I could. Yep, I was offered $800 by several people, and I was like, nope, not gonna do it. I'm the reason Jake drinks. I don't drink, or do I? If you're under 21 here, I don't drink. If you are, then I might. A live feed of paintball and alcohol? Who would ever talk about that? That would have to be on Jake from NorCal late night. So, yeah, it's a beautiful one. That's the exact same one that I have. It's the black and the gold. Beautiful, beautiful marker. Except the ASA on that one is black and this one's gold. So that one looks like it. And yeah, other than that, it's the same. I don't know if that's a significant increase or decrease. But the ASA on the one that's listed is gold, is black, and this one is, as you can see, gold, and that should be original. That one says all original, but I'm not that familiar. What business has a milkshake that you can never buy? What business has a milkshake that you can never buy? Sizik? Who want PewDiePew subs? I want a lot of subs. Bring me some subs. Project, you bring me some subs, and we'll talk about getting you some free swag. You can't buy a McDonald's milkshake because the machine's always broken. That's true. But I go to McDonald's and I get tea. That's about it. Unless it's the only thing that's open and I've had a long day and I'm hungry, then I really hate to do it. But sometimes I'll get McDonald's and I just don't like it. But what mask are you wearing in your pic? It looks like a Vio, but see, I'm on my phone, so it's little bitty. So let's see. It looks like a Vio or maybe an HK KLR. It's an i4? Doesn't look like it. No, I do not drink sweet tea. I am Southern. I do not drink sweet tea. I get it. Large, unsweet tea with extra ice. And that's how I ask. I tell them large, unsweet tea with extra ice. And if they give me sweet tea, I'm sending it back. I can't stand one drop of sugar in my tea. Yeah, the only other person I know that doesn't like sweet tea that's from the South is my mom, and she passed away in 2002. So I don't like sweet tea at all. Well, there are a couple other people I know, but I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm Southern. No. Project, what's the significance of 10? You've said 10 a couple times, it looks like. So, Project, what was the goggle, or what is the goggle that you were wearing in your profile picture? Here's a question. Does anybody remember this? What was the name of this magazine? Before, I like my tea too much. Remember, it doesn't count until I type in go. I'll do that later. Alex, what does that stand for? Not Paintball World. It is APG. One of my favorite magazines ever. Action Pursuit Games. This, folks, is what a magazine looks like. We don't have these anymore in paintball. This was July 2005. Who is that on the cover? I don't even know. But it has a bunch of cool stuff like the latest and greatest Titman Custom Pro. Do I surf? No. Your mom told you about those when I was growing up. The Ricochet Apache loaders for $48.50 or $84.50. Let's see, the DM5. Who knows what the DM5? Going to bed, Diesel Dude. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming out to Game of Games. Appreciate you and Irk. Who knows what the price of a DM5 was brand new? Whoever, after I say go. Tech Horde. Why do they need Jesus? Okay. So. Ooh, Mizraim. Mizraim. How do I pronounce that? Is it Mizraim? Mizraim? Morales, you are the closest. Mizraim, you are the closest. Still, you are the closest. Still, Mizraim is the closest. Okay, Sizik. Sorry. You are the closest. Sizik is still the closest. For a DM5, which you can get for about $200 in perfect working condition, Tech Horde, $1349.99. Or is that 95? $1349.99. Tech Horde. Did you Google that or did you know that? Was that your first guess? Who's on the cover? I don't know. Googled. Oh, that's Bornak saying. Tyson Evanson. No, I have thank the app I'm not able company for with my office. Yeah, it looks like you're typing with your nose. So the cover of this is Tyson Evanson. Don't know him. No, I didn't. I just guessed a bunch of things and dropped a penny on it. So cool. That's what I think I'm going to do from now on is stuff like that for my... Yeah. That's what's going to be my trivia questions. Who is that? Who is that right there? That's a friend of mine. It's not Brad. Nope, not Greg Hastings. This guy played professionally on this team that was top 2 or 3 teams in the world for several years. They were always on a podium. I played with him 2 weeks ago? Yes, he was on Team Excessive Tech Horde. I played with him about 2 weeks ago. Nope, not Thomas Taylor. The captain guy. No, not the captain guy. I need a name. Mohawk guy, that would be Thomas Taylor, and not him. I'll be playing at his field this weekend. David, hello. You only have 3 subs, though. Huh. Okay. The one player. It is the one player. He's not on a team now. He played for Excessive. Who played for Excessive? A lot of players. Not much, just doing some trivia. I just know the team name is Excessive. I don't know anything else. Well, this guy, he also played maybe a tournament or 2 for Joy Division. In fact, he was wearing his Joy Division jersey. He did wear yellow and black. He was wearing his Joy Division jersey a couple weeks ago when I played with him. And if you watch, there is video from that day. Not Alex Rodriguez. He owns a field in California. And his first name and last name both start with the same letter. See the mean guy? He can be, I guess he can be mean sometimes. He's a really nice guy to me. I've always seen him be really nice to players of the field. But he owns a field in Davis, California. And I'm going to have to send him this picture. No, not Rulix Rodriguez. It starts with an M. Both letters. Both names, I mean. Okay, pass. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not Matt Marshall, not Matt. There is a Matt. Micah McLaughlin. Micah McLaughlin, Team Excessive. What about I4s? Those are I4s? Wow, they look like Vios. Let's see. Let us see. This is going to be the last trivia question. I've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm getting tired. I got a couple things to do. Then I am going to go to bed. So, that's too easy. There's not any high-end guns there. High-end markers. Doesn't say who that is. Still got 10 people watching this thing? Wow. No, the i4 and the Vio are not the same thing. The i4 is made by Dye. The Vio is made by Virtue. I prefer the Vios just because my face doesn't like they're not the same thing. You want to get the Zebra EVSs? Go to Black Friday Paintball. Black Friday Paintball still has them. And you can get them for Matt Price type of thing. Not Matt Marshall. We've already announced that was Micah McLaughlin. So the Evil Omen. The Evil Omen. What was the price on the Evil Omen as of July 2005? The Evil Omen. All these things. But the Evil Omen was Jason McCoy, man. How in the world did you know that? I didn't even type go yet, but I'm giving it to you. $329.95. Jason McCoy. Send me an email. Right there. Send me an email with your address, including your street address, the city, and the zip code, and I will send you out, hopefully tomorrow, free Valcom barrel sleeve. So, anyway, guys, I'm heading out here. I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock, or 8:59, 9:59. It's not that late, but it's been a long day. So, talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Let me find the finish button. There.